Around June of this year, Norfolk Southern would unveil a special locomotive paint scheme as not only another addition to the roster, but as a tribute to the various railroaders that served the company. But ever since its reveal, the locomotive has been mounted with nothing but controversy since day one. Hey, before this video starts, I just want to let you know that I do make other videos aside from these short documentaries or whatever. Make sure to go check out my vlogs down below, link in the description. Anyways, enjoy the video. Quick backstory. NS4822 is a General Electric AC44 C6M, originally built as Dash 9 9615 in December 2000, and was among the hundreds of its type serving the NS system for many years. In more recent times, however, the company has been pushing for its whole Dash 9 fleet to be modernized with AC traction, and 4822 is no exception. The locomotive would be selected to wear this controversial scheme saying "Thank you to all railroaders" when its rebuild was finished. The scheme, in Norfolk Southern's words, was inspired by the grit, heart, and drive that they put forward every day. That's some PR bullshit. And of course, like NS does, they promote it using rather generic videos and posting it to their social media accounts, yada yada yada. However, while it did gain support by a few rail fans, everyone else on the other hand, well, saw this locomotive as nothing more than a joke. Now, to most of the rail fan community, it's pretty obvious why it's hated. But for those that aren't as familiar, Norfolk Southern is among the most controversial Class 1 railroad in North America. The reason for this was because of the already controversial decision to implement precision scheduled railroading, a business practice that was done to focus on nothing more than cost cutting, which came at the cost of multiple factors. Trains were being combined into long behemoths, maintenance deteriorated, but worst of all, hundreds if not thousands of workers were laid off. And NS was no different, as they closed down the Roanoke shops in 2020, laid off many workers, and, all the other factors. Oh, and do we even need to mention the infamous East Palestine derailment? Where a train derailed carrying vinyl chloride derailed in a town, polluted their whole water supply, and endangered the lives of those and caused them to evacuate? If you want to hear more about East Palestine, check out these videos here. This not only frustrated its workforce, but also shippers, the general public, federal governments, etc. There are plenty of news articles that put the spotlight on Norfolk Southern. From layoffs to facility closures, it's pretty clear to the railfanning community that the railroad had dug their grave more deeper than other railroads. Hell, its rival company CSX had been trying to get rid of precision scheduled railroading. And for the most part, oh wait, I can't really think of anything right now. Because of how much backlash the locomotive received, the railfan community had a field day leaving comments on Norfolk Southern's videos, with the hashtag the locomotive, thank a railroader, being memed to thank a shareholder. Due to how NS has been generally more focused on giving its money to shareholders, rather than the workers that have to take time out of their lives to go and move America's economy. It's generally believed that NS should have done a better job to make their employees happy by, improving their work environment rather than making a PR stunt on wheels that claims to be a thank you to their employees, when it's clearly not the case. In short, Norfolk Southern 4822 is a controversial locomotive simply because it shows how the company doesn't really care for its employees at all, despite the locomotive being made as a thank you. It's just a shitty attempt to get good PR when all it does is serve as a reminder that the company has dug its own grave due to their abysmal business strategies, an already controversial derailment that was in the general public's eyes, and most importantly, how they treat their workers. If all of what I said doesn't show how bad Norfolk Southern is, then I don't know what will. So I just finished up recording for this short video. And well, we got snow. Yeah, Ontario's just covered in snow right now. Holy shit.